Welcome to Yogea Focused Routine 0 in. Sit up tall, relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, merge your hands into a prayer and then point your index fingers forward. Gaze at the tip of your fingertips. Hold your mind there. And then slowly move the index fingers toward your nose. And then into the left. Reach the fingers way up. And imagine you are drawing a circle from the outside in. Your shoulders are relaxed. You're following every inch of the circle. You inhale and you expand on the upper curve, and you exhale slowly, stretching your breath, and you contract on the lower curve, ascending and descending through your breath, keeping your gaze focused on the spiral, moving from the outside in, slowly narrowing your gaze. Zeroing in on what's important in your life as you continue to draw the circle. See what you need to eliminate in order to get into that state of inner focus. Make the circle smaller and smaller until you bring the index fingers into your third eye and you open your hands up to the sky. Merge your thumbs. Allow the energy from the sky to pour through your third eye. As you exhale, press your wrists into the floor and lift up into a camel pose, kneeling position. Open the mudra again, stretching your spine here and anchoring through your shins, tops of the feet, and knees. Exhale, slowly bring your hips to your heels. Press your hands into the mat. Curl the toes under and come into a down doggy split, lifting your right leg up. Bend your right knee. Step your foot through. Come into a high lunge. Square your hips. Focus and follow your index fingers, moving forward as you shoot the energy forward, as you square the hips, as you bend your front knee. Relax your shoulders. Step your left foot closer to your right heel. Come into a runner's pose. Lengthen forward over your right leg, keeping your hips squared. Relax your shoulders. Bend your elbows. Keep the mudra in your hands. Bend both knees. And then point the mudra back and gaze over your right shoulder. Both elbows are bent, forming a right angle. Bring your hands to the heart. Lift your left leg up into a warrior 3. Reach your arms forward. Gaze down at the earth. Find a point to fix your gaze. And then drop the left foot back down. Bend your knees. Clasp your right foot with both hands. Open your shoulders first. Take your back bend from the mid-back and then lift your knee up. Hinge if you wish or stay where you were, relaxing your hands all the way to the mat. Lower your right foot down, come into a lunge. Lower your right knee. Thread your left leg through. And place your left knee into the ankle pit of your right foot. Press the right hand into the left sole and fix your gaze over the right shoulder. Twist and gently back bend here. Lower your right hand down. Curl the back foot under and thread your right leg through into a cross-legged down dog. Loop your left arm under your right armpit and hold your shoulder or upper arm here. Keeping your left leg straight, your right knee bent. Lower the hands back into a plank. Lower onto your right knee and slowly into a gentle pigeon. Uncurl the back foot. Come back into index finger mudra, gazing over the index fingers as you bring your elbows down, opening the hips while concentrating on the tips of your fingers. Release the forehead down to the earth. Point your index fingers down your spine. Square your hips as much as possible. Bring the hands to the outside edges of the mat. Lift your gaze up. Clasp your left foot with your right hand. Open the right shoulder. Flex the left foot. Come into Jnana Mudra, Mudra of wisdom, and gaze through the opening, through the loop of the mudra. Release the mudra into your right knee and gaze down into the earth. Gently tip to the right so you can release the left foot down into the floor. Bring your left elbow into your left knee and hook the right wrist into the left forearm. Twist here into side diamond. Clasp your hands. Moving the hands behind your head, gaze over to the right. Keep on opening your knee with your elbow, lengthening your spine. Hands to the mat. Lift your feet off the ground, flex them, move your chest into the floor, chin into the floor, worm position. Your hips are highly lifted. Hold here. Forward, curling the toes under, upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. Back into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Open the knee. Bring the left foot through between the hands, high lunge. Point your fingertips forward and square your hips off. Hold here. Hold your gaze. Find the focal point. Step your back foot forward. Flex your left foot, coming into a runner's pose with your back straight. Keep on pointing your fingertips to your throat. Bend both knees. Point your fingertips horizontally to the back, gazing over your left shoulder and forming a right angle with both elbows. Back to the front. Hold here. Lift your right leg up into warrior three. Your fingertips counterbalance the leg. Flex your foot. Find the neutral rotation of your hips. Lower your right foot down. Transfer the weight through both legs, coming through a runner's pose. Clasp your left foot with both hands. Open the shoulders. Open the spine. Either stay here and enjoy dancer's pose here, or tip slightly forward, hinging at the crease of your hip. Bend the right knee. Go a little deeper. Bring your hands to the mat. Lower your left knee down. Bring your right leg into a lunge, low lunge. Thread the right leg through all the way to the back. Find your center. Bring the right knee into the ankle pit of your left foot. Your left hand moves into the sole of your right foot. Gaze over your left shoulder. Twist here. Lower your left hand down. Curl the right foot under and loop your left leg over to the right and cross-legged down dog. Looping the right arm through to clasp the left upper arm. Keep the knees slightly bent. Feel a twist here. Bring the hands back into the floor and lower down into a pigeon. Your front knee is bent. Uncurl the back foot. Bring your elbows towards the front of the mat. Gaze at the focal point formed by your index fingers. Allow this to lengthen your spine, and then drop your forehead down. Point your fingers into your spine. Holding here and stretching the hips as you concentrate from within, moving from the outside in, withdrawing the senses. Press your hands into the mat, then clasp the right foot with the left hand. Reach your right arm, this time into Dhyana mudra, and gaze over the middle and ring fingers. Holding here, release the hand into your left knee. Gaze down at the earth. Keep on opening the shoulder, and then gently tip to the left to release your right foot, planting it firmly into the ground. Move your elbow into your knee. Hook the wrist into your forearm. Keep on opening your knee with your elbow, clasping your hands over your head and moving them to the back of your head. Keep on opening the right knee out. Focus your gaze up into the diagonal. Open your arms first. Swing your legs forward. Fix your gaze. Lift your shins parallel to the floor. Hold here into this variation of boat pose and flex your feet. Tip back. Keep your gaze fixed on the fingertips. Release the legs down. Keeping your gaze now, moving it down into your third eye as it becomes a chalice to receive the higher mind, concentrating on that higher wisdom that flows through your third eye as you slowly bend into a staff pose. Release your hands and mudra onto the tips of your toes and gaze at your fingertips, shoulders away from the ears. Lower deeper or stay where you were in staff pose, releasing all the way down over your legs. Deep forward bend. Rest your mind. Relax every cell of your body. Tune your focus in. What do you need to discard and what do you need to work on? Gently draw your feet to the groin. Splaying your knees open, crisscross your arms to grab opposite tops of the feet. Then press your hands from the inside and lower your gaze down. Trying to straighten the spine here. Take an eagle bind, stacking elbow into elbow and lifting your gaze up into the right upper corner. Back to the center, crisscross the hands and the mudra the other way, lengthen first. And then elbow into elbow, cross the forearms, press the hands together. Fix your gaze over your fingertips. Come back to the center, hollow your belly out. Inhale your arms over the head, open to receive. Clasp your hands, point your index fingers one more time, and now draw the spiral from the inside out. You have come to the realization what you need to aim at and what you need to target in your life. And now you're ready to get out there and do the work, symbolically drawing the spiral from the inside out. You're inviting the world to receive the contribution that you are willing to gift. Keep on drawing and expanding outwards. From the narrow focus, open up into a wider zoom. Then rest the energy back into your center. Point the mudra through the throat center, fingertips down, open the throat, your inner voice now speaking through your actions. And then stroke your head, clasping your hands like a wigwam, a tent to receive the grace. Open the mudra from and through the back of your head, the center of your body, and bring your hands into a prayer, finding the inner focus and the wider zoom. You are in tune with yourself and all of creation, and you are ready to manifest your powers now. Reach your arms up, point the fingertips, and allow them to merge under your chin. Then lift your fingertips to your forehead and create a triangle. Look through the triangle and try to isolate all the light and external stimuli. Just zoom into that triangle. What is the first thing that you need to employ in your work? And what is the first thing that you want to do right now? Bring the mudra of Delta, the triangle, back into the third eye. With your eyes closed, stroke the back of your head, the shoulders, and rest your hands on your knees in a gesture of opening to receive your focus. You are in tune